Story 7. Unbridesmaided, a story. A saga of being unbridesmaided, making this a verb, and then unfriended. Background. I was part of a friend group composed of 4 girls, myself, 35 female, Helena, 33 female, Sophie, 31 female, and Frances, 33 female. We had been good friends for a couple of years. We all work in the same industry, would get together on a weekly basis, and shared lots of laughter and wine. I loved having this group of friends as it was drama-free and super supportive. Over Christmas 2022, I got engaged to my long-term boyfriend. Yay! Unfortunately, I had to keep the engagement a bit secretive, as our engagement also meant that I would have to move cities and change jobs. Since we were planning a long engagement and our wedding in summer 2024, I wanted to keep the news to myself until fall 2023. The industry in which I and these girlfriends work is tiny and very gossipy, and I didn't want the news to get back to my employer until I was ready. I also didn't want to ask my girlfriends to lie for me, so I decided just not to tell any of them for a couple of months. It sucked, as I wanted to share my good news, but I thought it was for the best. Fast forward to July 2023, and Helena gets us together one evening to announce her engagement to Ryan, 33M. We were so excited, so happy for her, and even more thrilled when she immediately asked us 3 to be her bridesmaids, along with 3 other of her childhood friends. We, of course, accepted, and within a day, I had created a bridesmaids chat to brainstorm how we could support her, etc. Personally, I was also feeling really bad, guilty about not having told them my engagement news, and knew that I had to tell them as soon as possible. I finally got the chance in early September 2023. The girls were of course also very happy, although I could tell, and totally understood, that they, to varying degrees, were taken aback that I had waited 9 months to tell them. Helena was clearly the most miffed. She didn't say anything harsh, but her body language was off. I didn't ask them to be my bridesmaids, as I have a big family and already had too many sisters and cousins to include any friends. Following my announcement, Helena became slowly more distant. It made sense, we were all busy, she was traveling a lot, etc., but I could feel that there was some tension. I invited her to get a drink one evening a few weeks later to hash it out. I invited her to share her feelings, and she just said that she had been taken aback and a little upset that I hadn't told them earlier, but that she understood. I apologized, explained my reasoning again, and then we moved on to discussing our weddings, which were both planned for summer 2024, more than 2 months apart, mine in early June, hers in late August. Helena then planned a bridesmaids weekend for all 6 of us in late October 2023 so that we could all meet each other. Frances, unfortunately, was traveling that weekend for a wedding and couldn't make it, and I had family arriving to visit on the Sunday, so had to leave a little early. But it was a great weekend, so much fun. I made sure not to talk